Beep, beep, coming through, everybody. Whoa, that's how I always picture the knight. He's like a boob, but he's a hero. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Scythe, and we are back again for another Trove. I got the song wrong. Let's do it. Trove. Something's happening. Hey, can you invite me to Team Pixel? Yes, I can, Mr. Unknown 123. I don't know what they're talking about to me in the chat. I have to ignore it. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, stop dizzying me. We're on the night today, although we may not end up doing that much adventuring because for episode 199, I hope I got that right, we're going to be doing a world tour of Team Pixel 2 because this club has been absolutely astonishing and it's very much a community club. Now, as a side note, just behind the scenes, I do want to point out that I actually do have Team Pixel, Team Pixel 2, Team Pixel 3, although there's only a couple people in there, Team Pixel 4 and 5. So I have them all ready for when the clubs do fill up, but it is going to take quite a while, even though Team Pixel 2 is at 630 members. Whoa! At least as I'm recording this video, that means that it is actually going to fill up very quick because the maximum amount in members, oddly enough, Porky Pig, is 751. The one is the leader himself. That's why they always go up to, so it's pretty much 750 members, aside from the leader who takes up the extra one piece. I don't know what? I may not play for that long. Oh, by the way, that's a good point. Forever True Game. Now, back in the day, I was kicking people out of the club for being offline for too long. Don't worry about that. That is not going to happen anymore. That's why we've created all these extra clubs and stuff like that, because I was getting sick and tired of having to kick people just to make room, and rather than waiting for the game to actually support like more people being part of a central club, instead I just create more clubs. So hopefully we can fill those all out. AAR799. Yeah, we'll do shout outs in a minute, buddy. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer today though, ladies and gentlemen, and I do humbly ask that you smack that like button, absolutely destroy it. You know, if you do want like kind of videos like this, I can always do them a little bit more often than rather our crazy stuff. But at the same time, I mean, it's Trove. Like, what else are we going to do? Can I make the spawn in Team Pixel 1 have basic things? Yes, you can. Of course, man. Scrawly Gamer, because I made him an officer in Team Pixel 3. Good evening is also there as well. I gotta ignore the chat. I have to blank it out because you guys all see it censored. I don't. Anyway, Team Pixel 2. So Team Pixel 2 is a very user-generated area. We pretty much have like lots and lots of architects. So over here seems to be the area where everyone keeps trying to centralize and build their own houses. Outlaws Underwater HQ. So let's go check that out first. Because, yeah, I want to try and go through all of these because I know if I end up missing a few. Oh, that is cool. I like it, man. It's like the den of all evil. Underwaterness. I don't know, but yes, hey Sip Saps, he's just logged on too. But I want to try my best to go into everybody's house, at least to get a peek at them all. This one still seems like it's under construction, but I do like this kitchen that is going up here. Rage kill, oh my goodness, he's been what? I don't even know, I gotta stop paying attention. Whose house is this? Where's the sign that says whose it is? There you are. I'm Swaggles. Oh, it's X-Bats. Oh! I'm Swaggles and X-Bat's house. Now, I know that earlier it actually had AKY 760, 600, whatever. But this is good. Looks like they got a flood. Somebody attacked. Somebody attacked their house. I don't know what's happening here. Maybe this was done on purpose. I very much doubt it. If you are an architect, you have to be very careful because lots of people accidentally throw their bombs or use their dragons or their boats and stuff like that. You will destroy the environment. So don't do that. Don't do it, everybody, because unfortunately, Trove is very basic when it comes to these types of things. I really wish that they would have a feature where you could, diving board, splash. I really wish that they would have a feature where you could turn off bombs and stuff like that. I think this is, yeah, this is Scrawly's house. It's a tiny little kitchen. I guess it's reminiscent of Team Pixel 1's houses. I pretty much haven't touched anything in this club except for the central house. Scrawly's Temple of Wisdom. Let's go inside here and see who's in here. Oh, it's a class changer. And what else is at the tippy top? Looks like he ended up building a tree here, so that's very cool. We can pose at the top. I I'm the knight. Oh, look out, everybody. Ooh, I like this. I like what's going on over here. Whose house is this? Whose house is this? You have to leave a sign, by the way, to all the architects. Leave a sign. Ask other members for signs and leave them around yourselves. But for people that are always wondering, because I always get a lot of questions, where do you get signs? Where do you get signs? Over in the goods section, scroll all the way down and here's the signs. So only if you end up having 5k extra qubits to spare. Otherwise, that's very, very expensive. I know, but it's very, very cool at the same time. Hello, Mr. Dragon Kigurumi, standing into the thingamabob. Whose house is this? Warning, still a work in progress by F. Lolzo. Yes. Also another club rule, just because while we're on the topic of like hanging out and talking about the club and stuff like that, is no pixel art from other games. You can create pixel art that is unique or from Trove in general, but nothing like no Mario and stuff like that in the club. Otherwise, I will end up having to destroy it because otherwise YouTube is going to grab me for it. Banana People's Club. Yeah, that's Scrawly's club. I was thinking that. I like that. See, speaking of unique pixel art, we'll get over there in a minute though. What is this? Warning, this house is under construction, 8% complete. T-Guy. Hello, T-Guy's house. Ooh, he's trying to make it all modern and stuff. I like how everyone's houses are very similar to one another, but also very different. So it's like, that's what I love most about this, is I love being able to see the unique builds that everybody has, because everyone's brain is totally different, you know? Scythe, check out my balloon. Yeah, that's right. I do gotta check that out. Unfriendly line, but we'll get to that in a minute. How do we do this? This is a roller coaster, isn't it? Woo! That's kind of cool. I don't get it. Oh! Watch out. What is this? Ride the night coaster. Start at the green block. Can you invite me to the club? Yeah, you got it, buddy. See Theodore. So yeah, like I said, this episode is going to be a bit longer today. Climb Timmy the Giant for a beautiful view. I see, and they made him perfectly climbable, didn't they? Yeah, they did. That's actually very, very cool. Hello, Timmy the Giant. Stand on top. Ooh. That, so far, I'm not sure about all that other stuff. It's probably more scrolly. Wow, I don't know how people spam invite or spam join me, but hello, Mr. Weird Bug Thing. It's like a beetle. Anyway, down here we have the fairgrounds, kind of. Is there a way back up? I don't know, but this is the fairgrounds that I think Scrawly's been building. Captain Scrawly's have a beautiful day, yar, yes. So he's got pretty cool stuff. The rainbow ring, he's got like, what is that? Ferris wheel, one of those ships that goes back and forth and stuff. You know how it goes. One of these things that you hammer and yeah, you know how it goes. So anyway, another thing too that I do gotta talk about is, as I am of course in, I guess, is it a bouncy castle? That's so cool, man. As I have these extra clubs, you're gonna have to understand this must be like a fun house or something. We need a horror house. That would be cool. You know, like a scary house or a house of mirrors. That would be really neat if there was a such thing. Ooh. But as the clubs get more and more full, you have to understand that it is going to get harder and harder for me to keep up with the chat. So if I don't end up seeing what you say, you might have to spam me. Because that's another thing too that I'm trying to get in the habit of explaining to everybody, is if you want to be a part of Team Pixel, you have to pretty much whisper me all the time, because otherwise I get friend requests like crazy and hello Mama's house, and I don't know who is and isn't in Team Pixel. So you have to, ooh, secret! We stumbled upon something. I don't know what this is gonna be, but that's really, really cool, man. I like it. I like the way people are building. We got something over on the treasure islands over there. I kind of got distracted and went in the opposite direction that I wanted to go, but we'll kind of go in a big circle. Hashtag Scrawly Heart TP. TP is not toilet paper, it's short for Team Pixel. So if you ever see me say TP2 and up, it is talking about Team Pixel. Team Pixel main, of course, is still the main club, but I am starting to spend a lot more of my time in Team Pixel 2. Mostly because one of the things that I noticed is as Team Pixel 1 was growing up as a club, it is one of the clubs where it's like we got a lot of people that don't even know that I do YouTube in Team Pixel 1. And so on top of that, some of the chat is not necessarily very active. What is this? Is this a mount race? This will be an adult dragon race. Okay, sounds like a plan to me. Woo! Ah! That can be really cool, though. We need more mini games like that. I like this house over here. Is this Unfriendly Lion's house or somebody else? I like it. Unfriendly Lion. Yeah, this is his little thing on the side. I love it. Very, very cool. But yeah, as I was saying, so people in Team Pixel 1, there's a lot of people that we have that are just they're just playing the game, which is fine, don't get me wrong. But I'm just finding myself personally that I am spending a lot more time in Team Pixel 2 because pretty much everyone in Team Pixel 2 is like a fan, so thank you all so much. And because of it, I get spammed like crazy, and I love it. Like lots of people join up the clubs and stuff, and they always get a little bit, you know, a little bit nervous because it's like Black Hour, hello, and Zigman. Zigman is also, I get a lot of questions about this dragon. This is the dragon that you get at Mastery Rank 200. Now, it is not the legendary dragon. It is actually just the adult dragon. The legendary dragon is still blanked out. Yes, I got this one. I'll do a video on that soon. The legendary golden dragon is still blanked out, which tells me, unfortunately, that the devs are going to up mastery once again because they keep upping it. So I'm not going to be surprised if they up the mastery to a whopping 250 or something. That's absolutely crazy because mastery is already very unattainable for most people. Anyway, just what I just said there, that's pretty much the end of it. Hello, little house that I don't quite understand, but it's very, very cool. Your fountain memorial. Yeah, I'm getting to that one, Unfriendly Lion. So somebody else put Team Pixel 2 here, but it's getting blocked out by this birthday present house. I like it. Whose is this? Clockwork Omen. He's actually been building quite a bit. He's got a very unique build style. I really, really like it because it's very different than the things that I usually build. That's for darn sure. This one is... nobody has a sign for it. If you recognize a house, you can always... that's another thing too, ladies and gents. You can always timestamp when I go into the house and then put your username if you feel so inclined so everybody in the comment section can see, oh, that's this guy's house. Now this thing I love. Scrawly made this guy and I love it. So he's a bit of a goofball and the entrance is in his butt. That's just wrong, man. I like it though. Charlie the Slug with Legs, made by Scrawly. I like it. I like stuff like that. That's so cool, man. So we got a bit of a modern house over here, and this chocolate fountain, which was by Unfriendly Lion as far as I know. Yeah, it's dedicated to me, so thank you very much for that one, buddy. I am the policeman. Get out of my way. Whose house is this? Whose house is this? I like it. I like how modern it is. I like how people tend to also do that where they seem to like put most of their building supplies and stuff like even though the main clubhouse in this place has like all the portals, all the crafting tables and stuff like that. I like how some members actually are willing to go out of their way to walk all the way to their house just so that they can use their crafting table and stuff. Just, it's really, really cool. And I've been playing since closed beta, so I don't really have the patience for that kind of stuff. So I try to build things very convenient for myself. Whose house is this? MNT Duck 22, that is right. Whee! Oh. He's got a spiky throat. Who's this? Welcome to the house. Please don't break anything. Oh, it's a nice little basement. I like it. Okay, we can't get out of here, can we? That sucks. No. All right, you know what we're gonna need? We're gonna need to swap our ally out with, where is it? Crafted? Yeah, there it is. Melee boot. Give us some extra jump there, buddy, because otherwise we do not have enough with the gear that we're rocking right now. I hope nobody else dies in there. Whose house is this? Is this your house, Mr. L? Hi, man. Why, I was kicked from club. You weren't kicked from the club. By the way, there's a bug going around. There's a bug, ladies and gents. If you end up finding yourself kicked from the club, sometimes it happens. I don't know why, how, or what's going on with it. Hello, Mr. Attic. But sometimes people keep whispering me, how come I'm kicked? How come I'm kicked? I'm not really kicking anyone unless you're like purposefully abusive to other members. Then you just get kicked without question. But otherwise, for the most part, like I'm a very tolerant type of guy, so I'm not really that picky about it. I like this. It's a ship. We needed a ship. Ah! This game's ready for launch, huh? Then how come it keeps crashing? You don't get that many crashes as you used to, though. That's for darn sure. But anyway, we're in this beautiful house here. Hove Miro. Yes, I will invite you as well, my friend. Now, just to give you an idea, by the way, ladies and gents, at the friends list, see that lag that happened right there? Yeah, that happens every time I open my friends list now. And you see that the friends list, friending offline, is not necessarily ideal because it scatters all the people that are asking for friends all over the place. So I have to find time to go through it, but sometimes I don't really go. I don't really get to. But anyway, let's go through this ship. Very, very cool because we need a ship. Yes, I am recording World Tour now. I'm already doing that. It's going to be a longer episode. I already said that. Ooh, the day rolled over. Whose house is this over here? I really, really like it. This is very much a spacey type of house. This is very, very cool. Yoink. Give me those potions. Nope, we don't use them. Never mind. But anyway, is this a Pokeball house or a mushroom house? I think it's a mushroom house. Shadows, the crazy taco wants a shout out. There you go, buddy. I do have more shout outs that I will be doing at the end of the episode, though. Chaos Dragonia. Can we enter this mushroom? I don't think so. Maybe we can, but that's okay. Is Team Pixel full? I want to join. Don't worry, buddy. I got like a million zillion clubs now. Bloop. Could not invite. Do not collect $200. That means his clubs are full. Whoa, an evil chicken. I like it. I like it. That's really cool. Whose modern house is this? It seems like their fence was taken, though. That's another thing you gotta watch out for, too, because sometimes we try our best to only give architect to trusted players that are going to build and stuff like that, because for the most part, the main section of clubs is always going to be set to officers only, because otherwise sometimes the younger viewers and, well, younger members of the game and club and stuff like that don't understand, and they see this fence and they just steal it. You know, they just don't know any better. Oh, maybe the challenge is on. Everybody else can go and do that right now. Whose house is this one? There needs to be more signs, guys. You need more signs. Look, a little tropical island. I wonder if anyone's built over there by the time this video's out. It is a secret tropical island. Yes, I love how it says scene pie. It doesn't even, it's with an E, but I like that. I like that. That's a good thing. Scythe, there's my name again. Seriously, thank you all so much. Like, seriously. Ooh, a piano. Do 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 do. I wish you could actually play notes in this game. That would be really, really cool. They need more mini games in this game. Anyway, this is a weird rainbow house here. I don't know whose this is. I wish that I did. I'm noticing just because of our time here, though, I'm not going to be able to spend as much time detailing all these houses as I would like to. Team Pixel 2. Oh, that's a very strange way of doing it, but that's cool. Immortal Nova. All right. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Who did this one? This is the little dragon from the Balefire dragon. Whose house was this again? This is the Balefire Memorial. All hail its ruler, which is Magic Llama. There's so many people with llama in their name, man. And then, of course, over here is the Unfriendly Lions Observatory, or Astrolabe. He actually had a very cool idea. I never saw this before, where he actually has like this robot encased in glass, and it says specimen from the Neon Planet. So that's really cool, man. I really dig that. Now, what is this up over here? Oh yeah, that is some weird sky house made by Clockwork Omen. Once again, let's do this. By the way, of course, this just goes without saying, but if you end up having like any naughty words or anything like that, they will be removed from the signs. And if you persist to keep doing it, well, then you're gonna be in trouble. Wow! Oh, that's right. I think, yeah, I went up here once before. This is the highest possible point that you can build in a Trove club. So he actually built to the sky limit, which is right up here. Absolutely beautiful. Now we can, well, we can't really, woohoo! Yeah! Rock and roll, and if we roll, right at the last second, we are alive. We're doing perfectly fine. This section seems like it's starting to be built. Hello, kitty who wants attention, but no, you're not getting it. Aim, Zerg. Reminds me of the Zerg. Anyways, what is this? Phoenix Saucepaw's lovely, lonely house. And then over here, this is more of Clockwork Omen. He has kind of single-handedly stolen this whole section right here. Which is fine. You can if you want. Like, you know, we kind of just have it set up so it's like people can just build what they want, you know? And I really like it. I like this build in particularly over here because I don't know, there's just something about like these colors and stuff like that. It just looks so cool. Plus he seems to be kind of like building like there's a frost dragon. There's his big old main tower, which was here a long time ago. What is this? We still need a proper fishing pond. That's right. Lake Pixel. But yeah, this is all his stuff. This is, ooh, it's like a sphinx or something. That's really cool. I've never seen anything like that in this game. I didn't even know you could build something like that. This is also, I'm sure, leading to his club, which is perfectly fine. If you have a club yourself, you can always leave a portal to it inside your house. That is always welcome, so that people can always go and check out your club and give them props and stuff like that. By the way, don't forget to give us props in Team Pixel 2, and if you can, go out of your way to go to Team Pixel 1 and get props on that one, because that's kind of the main club, even though this is slowly becoming very, very big. I mean, what are our props at least as far as recording this episode? 481. That is absolutely crazy. So I guess we should go down here before we continue a bit. I'm trying to see if there's a sign here. I do like this Lego colored house though. That's pretty cool. This house doesn't seem to have anything on it either. Another thing too that I very much personally like doing is stuff like this. Paths. Paths. If you can, build paths. Like there should be a path from over there all the way over to this guy's house, Scrawly's Ice Temple, because I like having it all intertwined and connected and stuff like that. You know, like it's really, really cool when it's done like that. Whose house is this? It's very unique. I like it. It's got a very small graveyard too. No sign though, unfortunately, unless there's a secret sign on the inside. This is also like a train lot. So I don't know if that's a plan, but if someone was willing to make like a mag rail, like go all the way through the club, that would be absolutely awesome, because I just can't find the time to actually do that. Rail system into the biome of Clockwork Omen. Yeah, see, he's got it all set up. So over here, did we miss any houses? There was this one right over here. Then there was this one right over here, which doesn't seem to have any marker on it whatsoever, unfortunately. That one I think we checked out. This one, actually, I like the looks of this one. Who did this? AKY7600. I like it, man. Very, very cool. So last but not least, that looks like it's going to be a pool or something. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I may have, and if I have, sorry about that. As for the main area, the main biome right here, this one, of course, is just kind of like the central hub. It doesn't really have anything set up yet because the only people that can build in it are officers like me and Joe. So I just set up this main clubhouse right here, which somebody seems to have put some water up in there. That house up in the tree is my own little Scythe perch, by the way. I never really get up there because I don't have that much jump. But I do need to set up probably right here. I want to set up like a proper pool for fishing and stuff like that. But anyway, when you come in here, this one is a very efficient club, even more so over the last one, like Team Pixel 1, where everything and anything is all on this first level, including all the portals all the way to the end. The only thing is professions are up here on the balcony because I figured that they were not nearly as important as you would think that they are. And then Joe ended up setting up like this mag rail in here, and that water up there I'm seeing as well. I'm putting a couple trophies up here too. Probably not going to put up that much more. And then overall, I just kind of made this balcony up here just because why not? And the roof, I was trying to do something very weird and unique where I was actually, I didn't really have an idea that I was doing for this, but I ended up kind of doing it like that where the lava comes down to each of the entrances and stuff like that. This, of course, is something that was built a very long time ago. I guess you can actually get up into the tree. By the way, there's a sign over there that says Team Pixel. There's another one that says Team Pixel 2 there. There's also that tower right there that I totally didn't even realize, and I'm sure a million zillion other things that I didn't actually notice. But as far as today's episode is concerned, ladies and gentlemen, trade post right here. Also, this is a portal that is going to be to Team Pixel 1. In every single Team Pixel club, I am only going to have a portal that goes to Team Pixel 1. Rather than having portals that go to every single club. I mean, maybe well, I guess the joke's on me, because I know I'm gonna have to do that eventually. But anyway, shoutouts time, and then let's call it a day. So, Spitfire Bird, Windburn, Skull Banner, U Unicorn, SPPG Plays, Totally Not a Muffin, Ravel Dragonborn, Rival Dragon, I don't know. Roy Codus, I'm the King, Valor Warrior, Nintendo Joe Gamer, Scrawly Gamer, 442 445 Zector, Valor Warrior again, I don't think so, man. God of Killer Warrior with an O, Zodex, who also wanted to shut up because he got to 90 Mastery. That's, of course, a couple days ago, so I'm sure he's a lot higher than that. Shadow Master 99X, Sir Lancelot, Pix Els, SL Killer, Fatal Legacy, The Unfriendly Lion, Zach_Storm, and who else we got in the chat right now? Emo Fox, will invite him to the club right now. I'm gonna have to add a million zillion people. The Epic Frog, Ben Gates, Paketsu, what else do we got here? Person with a U. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode is, of course, going to be episode 200. That one is probably going to be a little bit shorter, but I do have something very special planned for that. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to smack that like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel. Sayonara and stay epic, and thank you all so much for watching.